Hello, my friends, and welcome to yet another wonderful week of S.L.A.P, where we are in the quarterfinals, and everything's wonderful. Yes. Oh, we are so fortunate today, because not only are we doing the playoffs today we are awarding flags. Oh, this is what everyone's working for. This is the first place flag. There we go. For Season 2. And it will go on your stand. In addition to getting a first place flag, we have flags for second place, third place, and we will award shortly the flag for last place. Oh, we're excited. We're very excited. This is going to be good. So, what do you say we get right into the start of it? We're going to go sort of in reverse order. First, let's get the last place flags done. Last place flags are black to show like the darkness in your heart. And those were won by one Lawslover's team, both members of the Magnificent Capes, Granendorf and Williams. So they're both getting their flags of shame. Huzzah. Bum bum ba-dum. Wow. Okay. But then let's start going in reverse order of the stats. I've hidden the stats from you. There's a white flag for the person who did the worst, if you can see that really, and a green flag for the person who did the best. So, the worst team kill percentage, so this is in bad order. In third place, Genji at 33.3%. In second place, Monkey Moon, my amiibo, at 37.9%. But taking the cake and just staying right here is Granendorf with 38.7%. Isn't it amazing? It's amazing. Granendorf did not have a good semester. Let's put these guys back. And then for first place, we had in third place Proto Man at 15.4%. The second place, Other Emma, at 14.3%. But the best one at not killing her teammate was Maddie's Miss Scarlet, part of the Murder They Wrote team. Alright, next category is peak damage. And there actually was a tie for worst peak damage. So third place Williams at 220, second place Ashley at 218, but there was a two-way tie for last place, and so we have to go to a tiebreaker. The two people at 214 are 150, owned by your favorite little sister, and Sir Pong, owned by Threadspeaker. So the tiebreaker goes to the person who died the most, thus had the most deaths, the largest sample size where they could have not been in the bottom. And Sir Pong had one more death than 150, so Sir Pong gets to add to his white flag collection. Sir Pong was last in derps last season. So, starting to get a nice collection here. But first place, we had third place Daisy from Flower Power. She was at 289 from week 3. Second place, Calvin at 295 in week 4. But having the top spot in week 1 and holding it the entire way, Seals from the pointy end at 302 and never letting go. Pretty good. Pretty good for Mr. Seals there. We're just going to leave Seals up here. So next off is Derps. Derps damage received per second. Third place, Mr. Green at 2.21. damage received per second. Next place was Indominus at 2.25. But in last place, and Onano must be so proud, Blarg from I Hate This Team. Everything he expected. But at the top, we had at third place, Ashley from the Fairy Snatchers at 1.58. At second, and also at 1.58, Mr. Mayor from the Gentleman Dispute. But in first place, Sir Pong. Sir Pong, who was in last place in Derps last season. He's improving. Look at that. And the fact that the Gentleman Dispute are number 1 and 2 shows that their team has issues with actually fighting. Next up, we have DPS. In third place, we have 150 at 130. Then second place, Mr. Mayor at 1.29. And the last place in DPS, we're going to leave her up here, Emma from Pride, Prejudice, and Metroids. Last place in DPS. First place in DPS, so we had Ken from the Capcom Silver Boys at 2.24. In second place, Dr. Nick from the Quack Doctor at 2.34. But in first place, Mr. Masrani from Spared No Expense. Gold indeed. Gold indeed. Just gonna put him back there. All right. Now we're going on to Bloodspan. Bloodspan is the time between kills, irregardless of if it's your teammate or if it is your enemy. So, third to last place, Mr. Mayor at 126.41 seconds between kills. In second place, Monkey Moon at 1.2779. But in last place in Bloodspan is, once again, Emma from Pride, Prejudice, and Metroids. In first place at Bloodspan, we had third place, Daisy, at 73.4 seconds. Next up was Hanzo at 65.53 seconds. And in first place, Seals from the pointy end gets another green flag as I knock him out of his stand and drop him on the floor. Everything's fine. Nothing is broken. Next up, we have actual kill span. So this doesn't factor in team kills. Third to last place, Granendorf at 170.7. Second to last place, Emma at 181.6. And in last place, I'm so proud, Monkey Moon. Who even are you? Who? Third place, Mr. Masrani at 91.4 seconds. Second place, Hanzo at 91.1 seconds. And in first place, Seals at 78.2. Nice little collection of green flags. Next up is lifespan, time between deaths. In first place, we have Miss Scarlet at 81.1 seconds. In second to last place, Genji at 80 seconds even. And in first place, and I'm not sure what we're going to do with this flag, or second to last place, I should say, don't know what to do with this flag, Indominus at 79.3. We're just going to sort of jam it there between his shell and one of his spines. But in the positive direction, the characters who lasted the longest, from Fairy Snatchers at 109. Second place, Mr. Mayor from Gentleman Dispute at 115.6. But in first place, we better learn her name. It is Ashley at 118.3 seconds between deaths. Let's put that back there. All right, next category. Damage received per death. Second to last place, Serpong at 153.8. Second to last place, Moss Dog of Pokken Fighters at 152.9. And in last place, at 132.8 damage per death, is Williams from the last place team, Gentleman Dispute. In the other direction, though, in third place, Blarg from I Hate This Team at 196.6. In second place, Actifisigj from I Hate This Team at 197.8, so spread their damage pretty even. And in first place, Ken from Capcom Silver Boys at 198.2. That's right, DJ Sucre. Ken is getting a green flag. Next up, we have the category of damage given per kill. Third to last place, Dr. Nick at 249.7. Second to last place, Ken from Capcom Silver Boys. So I think we've seen the problem. He can definitely take a lot of damage. Has to give a lot to actually get a kill, strangely. And in last place, Monkey Moon. You're amazing at 286.1. Thread Speaker. Serpong has gotten a white flag and a green flag. We can explain more later. In the positive side of damage given per kill, third place, Williams at 146.1. Second place, Ashley at 141.9. But in a distant first place, 150 from Cloning Blues. That's right. Congrats to my little sister. Congrats. All right. Damage given to damage received ratio. Amongst humans, the best predictor of future success. Amongst amiibos, who knows? Second to last place, Other Emma at 0.73. Or third to last place, Other Emma. Second to last place, Granendorf at 0.69. And in last place, Emma at 0.67. That means she took 3 damage for every 2 she gave. Not the positive direction you want to go. On the positive side, though, in third place, Hanzo from the Super Shimada Brothers at 1.18. In second place, Mr. Maserani from Spared No Expense at 1.23. But in first place, from the Quack Doctors, Dr. Nick. Boom. Green flag. Claimed. Alright, and now the last category, kill to death ratio. This one again was a tie. So in third to last place, Granendorf at 0.51. In second to last place, Monkey Moon at 0.5 even. Good job. Then tied for last place, so we're going to tiebreakers, both Emma and Genji at 0.48. So less than 2 kills for every, or less than, or more than 2 deaths for every kill. I can do math. So what's the first tiebreaker? Well, the first tiebreaker is the person who got the least number of kills, because the whole point is killing. Well, they got the exact same number of kills and deaths, so we had to go to the next tiebreaker. The next tiebreaker was number of team kills, because the whole idea is if you're not doing well, you at least shouldn't be killing your teammate. So the person with the more team kills was the worst one, and the one with more team kills was Genji. He had 2 more team kills. Genji. A flag of shame. Ugh. And in the positive direction. In third place, Hanzo from the Super Shimada Brothers, picking up his brother's mess at 1.17. Second place, Ashley from the Fairy Snatchers at 1.22. But in first place, what was undoubtedly the best amiibo of the season, Seals from the Pointy End. 4 green flags, people. 4 green flags. It's not the record. The record for most green flags is owned by this guy right here. Breakfast Ness, who had 5 last season. Where did that go? There they are. And then put Monkey Moon back. All right. Whew. All right. If anyone knows Zero's contact information, if you could just poke him, make sure he shows up tonight, as he does have to pick between a couple people. But our first match of the night, if we can just pop over here to the playoff seedings and find screen capture. We're just going to capture this screen. Here is what the playoffs look like so far. All right. So far, we have left. We're going to have the Fairy Snatchers versus the Zoo in our 1 versus 8 matchup. The Pointy End versus Revenge of the Babysat in our 2 versus 10 matchup. Quack Doctor versus Gentleman Dispute in our 3 versus 6 matchup. But our first match is going to be Spared No Expense versus I Hate This Team. Now let's just get everything set up. I'm just going to pause the video for a second for video purposes.